Night Fights presented by Miller High Life. And tonight we're at Hampton Beach in New Hampshire. And it's top junior welterweights in the main event. Micky Ward getting better with age, a longtime contender coming off one of his best knockout wins in his career. He'll face Emanuel Burton, a tough veteran who gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. his best bout as a professional.
Set for tonight's main event here on Friday Night Fights. Irish Micky Ward and Emanuel Burton in a 10-round junior welterweight showdown. We saw Irish Micky Ward here on Friday Night Fights on May the 18th. Perfect left hook to the body at the end of round number one. Stopped Steve Quinones, the 27th stoppage in Micky Ward's outstanding, accomplished career. Micky Ward going through his final preparations as he gets set to step into the ring against a very slick competitor in Emanuel Burton. Let's take a closer look at Micky Ward, both in and out of action.
I started watching at the age of 7. My brother Dickie took me down to the gym and just took a liking to it and just been doing it ever since. I thought I'd just do it as like a recreational thing or like a seasonal thing, type of thing, like the silver mittens and golden gloves. I thought I'd just about stop there. I thought I would stop there, but just kept going. I went pro. I just expected to fight for a little while, maybe see how it went, see how far I could actually go. You know, in all reality, you know, just being from Lower the city, you know, no one thought I was gonna go anywhere. But I showed them that, you know, with the desire and dedication, I brought it to a different level for myself.
Micky Ward has traveled a long road from Lowell, Massachusetts, and he's done it with good old-fashioned hard work. 283 rounds as a professional. Micky will appear on ESPN for the 26th time tonight. There's one thing that everybody agrees about when it comes to Micky Ward. He gives you everything he has.
Micky Ward deserves the biggest pay that any fighter in the world today. He doesn't quit. He gives everybody's people their money's worth. And if everybody wanted to have a poll put on the computer, I bet they'd pay Micky Ward as the toughest fighter in the world today. Give the people on TV their money's worth. He won't quit.
There's something in me that I won't stop. You know, it's the heart and stuff, the desire that I have. I just want to keep going, and I won't let the people pay the money to see a fight. Why run around or dog it or do something? Give them what they want.
Truly one of New England's favorite sons, Micky Ward. He knows there's not a lot of time left in his career, but he wants to make the most of what he has left. Emanuel Burton never fazed. He is truly a road warrior. Let's set the strategy for tonight's main event as we take you inside Atlas's world.
Tonight, the do's and the don'ts for the main event between Ward and Burton. For Micky Ward, his battle plan should read: do not reach in with right hand. Don't cover up and lean forward, or else you'll leave yourself vulnerable to Burton's uppercuts. And finally, what you must do is get Burton to lay in front of you. This way you can touch him on top with the left hook and set him up downstairs for the paralyzing shot to the body. For Emanuel Burton, his battle plan should read: don't just make Micky Ward miss, you must also make him pay. You only go defensive and don't punch back. You allow Ward to stay on the attack until he can eventually catch you. Don't play defense on the ropes. Even though your head may be moving, your body is right in front of Ward. That means he'll continue to bore in looking to land his piece de resistance. The left hook, stay off the ropes. And finally, you must move your hands in combinations and step around your opponent. This way, he cannot get set and answer back. Remember, you're in his hometown. You must impress the judges.
26-year-old Emanuel Burton, born in Chicago, weighed in at 140.5 pounds. 24-17 and 4-12 knockouts. Turned pro in July of 1994. 45 bouts, 325 rounds. He has fought everybody. You see his last 5, he had that win against Mike Griffith. Took that bout on 6 days' notice, tested positive for marijuana after the bout. Says he was celebrating his previous win, didn't realize he was going to have to fight. Said the Ohio Commission, he said he informed them of it before the fight. They said, don't worry about it, and then he said they tested me anyway. He is a guy who is not ruffled at all. Micky Ward in his 26th appearance on this network. 141 pounds, 36-10, 27 knockouts. Bounced back nicely after the loss to Antonio Diaz. Micky said he was very doubtful about where he stood as far as his career was concerned, but then that one-punch knockout of Steve Quinones has rejuvenated Irish Micky Ward. Double S, Steve Smoger is our referee, and the unified rules will be used for the main event. They are as follows. No 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. Fighter cannot be saved with the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop it. Accidental foul. They'll go to the scorecards after 4 rounds are complete. Micky Ward ready to roll. Wants to keep going after that title. 15-3 since his comeback after he had taken time off. And Micky not looking for any soft touches. He wants to fight the best available opposition, and that is fine with Emanuel Burton, who loves to test himself against tough competition.
Burton's very good at avoiding head punches, moving his head real well. But he doesn't want to be trapped on those ropes. When he's stationary in front of Ward, Ward can go with his best punch.
Well,
to the body.
Burton told us that he'll feel out Micky Ward's power early. He says, if I feel that he hits hard, I'll start to box and move. If I don't think he can hurt me, I'll stand there and slug. I want to put on a good show for the crowd.
And there goes Micky turning southpaw now. Back to orthodox again. Right now, the fight's being fought in the territory of Ward, inside where he can use that left hook to the body. And the way he sets it up, is to go to that head first. Try to raise the man's arm a little bit, and then get a little opening underneath. In other words, Micky uses a little science with that left hook.
Burton just kind of sitting on the ropes. But this is also some of the things that Burton likes to do. He likes to languish a little bit, then rip off some combinations, turn away from some punches. This is his version of feeling out.
Burton right now, knowing that left hook to the body is the key for Micky Ward. Burton's keeping that right arm down a little bit in spots in there to protect the right side of his body. Maybe Micky needs to fake to the body, go up top, like that.
And what Ward is doing that some of Burton's other opponents don't do is he's staying right in there. Sometimes Burton's other opponents will take a little half step back, and that gives Burton room to throw his counter punches.
Good point there, partner.
But Burton is being totally smothered right now.
And Ward is using the ropes as his ally. You're in that ring, use everything you can. Burton's a tough, durable pro. And that is the best compliment that you can give a fighter. He's a pro. So if he has to take some body shots and then come back, he will.
Ward's thrown over 100 punches so far here in this first round. Burton has been knocked out 3 times. Mayweather Jr., Jesus Chavez, Alan Vester stopped him.
By being inside, Ward can use that size advantage. The bigger man, junior welterweight his whole career. Well, of course, Burton is between the lightweight and the junior lightweight his whole career.
Round number 2 underway between Micky Ward and Emanuel Burton. Burton elected to stand in between rounds 1 and 2. Ward did not throw a single jab in that first round. And here's an interesting thing, Teddy. Look at that. Burton, according to CompuBox, actually landed one more punch than Ward. Something that, since the action took place right in front of us, something you can only really see ringside. Because if you're just watching it from afar, you would say, that can't be true. But Burton was throwing some stuff on the inside and just landing short little things that had no effect. Still gave the round to Ward easily. Dominated the round.
Burton needs a little distance to be effective.
See, the crowd responds, but Burton blocked those left-hand punches. He had his right hand in the perfect spot, Teddy. This guy marches truly, not only to his own drummer, he's got his own band and his own orchestra, Emanuel Burton. He is an offbeat guy.
He's a pro, though. He's been in there, as you said, with all the top guys around. What Micky is trying to do by putting pressure on, besides setting up that left hook to the body by getting Burton on the ropes and standing stationary, Micky's trying to send a psychological message, trying to make Burton do what he's done sometimes during his career when he's accumulated 17 losses. Start doing just enough to lose a good fight. In other words, Micky's trying to show him who the boss is.
Well, Burton sat along the near side ropes in round one. Now he's giving the fans on the far side of us
Micky switches southpaw again, trying to open things up from a different angle to the body. Instead of the left hook, now he's working that right hook to the body.
And then Burton pitter-patters the combination. Burton will start clowning around at some point, too. He likes to get the crowd annoyed when he fights on the road.
Burton being effective in spots in here, I'll tell you right now. Being very selective with his punches. Looking to catch Micky at the right time in between one of Micky's punches. That's exactly what Burton's looking to do. And he's looking to create a little road by squatting. Dipping his shoulder back on those ropes.
Low blow.
See, if those ropes are real tight, Burton can't do that. Hey, the ropes are a little bit loose, he can do it.
Burton blocking a lot from Ward. Micky Ward, Emanuel Burton embarked upon round number 3.
Easy, guys.
Burton, the only one to have landed a jab so far in the fight. He is 6 of 51. Ward 0 for 6 through the first 2 rounds. Burton outlanded Ward in that second round. And Teddy, Ward's throwing, obviously, the crowd-pleasing punches. Obviously, a very partisan crowd. Maybe the punches that are going to please the judges. But in round number 2, Burton got a lot of good crisp punches on the inside, subtle things done.
Yes, he did. And also what Micky's doing is positioning himself during much of the rounds, at least the first 2 rounds and the end of the last round, positioning himself where he looks like he's in charge. He has Burton on the ropes. And that can influence judges.
The blood from the nose of Ward. Burton very elusive, knows how to turn from punches.
This is where Burton needs to make hay on the outside. He may have a little speed advantage. Not a strength advantage. As I mentioned, Burton, the smaller man, between lightweight and junior welterweight his whole career. Micky has been a junior welterweight his whole career. So the outside is where you would think Burton would have a little edge.
Wood slowed him down, and here goes Burton. I told you at some point it was going to start. Just can't help himself. Says it's part of the entertainment value. People are watching on TV. People pay their money here in the crowd. Burton said they can't just be a robot.
There was a good left hook to the head, not to the body that time by Micky Ward.
How about Burton? He shot a little hook in there as well with the left hand.
Well, the uppercut, as we talked about in the setup piece, can be very effective here because Micky's leaning forward, puffing up. that can leave him very vulnerable to the uppercut. You lean forward, Bob, you don't see that uppercut coming till it's too late. And right now, Micky is leaning forward. But Burton's laying on the ropes, taking, not giving.
Burton pretty much always ready to go. Took this fight at about 2 weeks' notice. He says he walks around at about 145 pounds, so he's always ready for a lightweight or junior welterweight fight. These guys had their moments in the third.
Well, nobody has to tell these two guys what the principle is here. It's to fight. Matter of fact, they even want to keep going at it at the end of the bell. Steve Smolder, the very good Steve Smolder, right there to separate them.
Yeah, and Steve tasted a little leather as well. Round number 4 underway. No knockdowns in the fight.
Burton switching positions right now with Micky Ward, putting him on the rope, going to the body.
I think Ward probably stole that last round with that last 45 seconds.
He very well may have, Bob. It was a very, very close round.
From afar, you would say that Ward is dominating. But up close and personal on the inside, I think this fight's a little bit closer than it looks as Burton lands a left and then a straight right hand.
And Burton giving ground as Micky only covers up, as we talked about, and lean forward a little bit. Allows Burton to pick his spots, stepping back. And if you notice throughout this fight so far, we talk about the body punching of Micky Ward, which he's tremendous at. Burton's been doing his own body punching. Giving a little dose of the medicine back to Micky Ward. And there's a definite reason for that. Everyone gets affected by body punches. And Burton's thinking might be, if I let this man taste his own body punches, maybe he will give a little bit in the department of giving body punches.
If you took the crowd reaction out of it, and you just watch what's going on as Burton tattoos Ward again. This is a very tight fight. Another right hand, left uppercut from Burton.
Anybody watching this fight at home, in between rounds, call your friends up. You're seeing something that you don't see too often. Holy cow! Both guys inside, nobody giving a quarter, making everything count. Again, the opportunity for uppercuts is there for Burton, with Ward leaning forward just a little bit.
Burton tripled up the left hook, then he threw another one to the head. These are 2 seasoned professionals. Ward missing with those punches. The crowd responds, but Ward missed all but one of those punches, and Burton landed the punches. Coming back.
Burton came right back. He knew he might catch Micky laying there. What a fight.
A war through 4 rounds between Micky Ward and Emanuel Burton. In round number 4, they combined to throw 256 punches between them. Burton outlanded Ward 57-35. I just think dead even through 4. Take the crowd out of it, you take away the more pleasing punches of Ward at certain times, but Burton's making him miss a lot, and Burton's doing a great job of countering.
This fight will come down to attrition. Who's in better shape and who's more consistent as the middle rounds pass and the late rounds come.
Nice combination by Burton.
He's creating room by moving his hands, not allowing Micky to close the gap and smother him.
Good left hook by Burton, and he shoots a right hand to the body. Great start to round 5 for Emanuel Burton. We've seen Ward in trouble before, like against Reggie Green. Rally.
Burton is just cute enough to slide, slip from those head punches. He knows exactly when to punch. And when he punches, it's a little bit from the side. It's not from the middle. It's from a place that's safe. That time he posed a little bit. Micky Ward came right back and caught him. Micky's looking to time him now in between the punch. And that's exactly what Micky just did. He was waiting for Burton to punch, and he wanted to punch with him.
Ward looks tired and a bit worn out, and that's sometimes when he's most dangerous. Can Ward steal this round after Burton dominated the first 2 minutes of it?
Bob, all that experience of Ward, he knew that he had to change a little bit. And what he did there was look to not just throw punches, but to throw at the right time. And he's looking to time Burton now, but Burton comes right back.
Burton shooting that right hand. Burton is throwing some very good shots to the body. He's got Ward leaning forward. Now Burton gets rocked a bit.
Good body punch from Micky. Both guys are trying to nail each other in between.
Does Ward get home cooking for this last 30 seconds, or does Burton's work for the first 2 minutes plus carry the round?
We're not in Manila, but this is the thrill in Hampton Beach. This is unbelievable.
There's the bell to end a furious round 5. Micky Ward's fiancée, Charlene Fleming, looking on concerned. That was not a good round for her fiancé. Micky Ward as Burton tattooed him. We asked Micky Ward how Charlene feels about his career as a boxer.
No, she likes, she loves the boxing, likes the boxing. But it's just everything that comes along with it, as a fighter, you don't really realize it yourself, but you get mood swings, you get edgy, you get this, you get that. That's why a lot of guys go away to camps and stuff, so you don't have to, fight with your fiance or your wife so much. You get that, crabby.
Well, Charlene, a bit concerned after that 5th round. Burton outlanded Ward 57-21. Tell you, in the last 2 rounds, Burton has landed 114 punches. He's thrown 230.
Micky made a little adjustment, and out of necessity, maybe a little bit out of urgency in that round. Instead of just moving his hands and trying to outwork Burton, there was a point after losing that first half of the round where Micky was just looking to time Burton with something that would slow him down.
But Burton times him right back. Burton does a lot of turning on the inside. That right hand is up. He blocks the left hook from Ward.
Again, Micky leaning forward a little bit on the inside, leaving an opening for an uppercut. But he can close the gap enough like he has here and use those ropes as a friend to take away the space that Burton needs to punch. That's why Burton's trying to move away.
Well, sometimes Emanuel Burton, and we've seen him many times before here on ESPN2, he takes rounds off, takes spots off, and when you're fighting in Hampton Beach in basically Micky Ward's backyard, can ill afford to take anything off.
But what happened the last 20 seconds was very specific, and it was planned and set up by Ward. He knows he has to find the way to slow Burton down. And he forced Burton to step back, and he stepped with Burton, catching Burton as he went back. I think Micky's looking for a spot, if he can, to get Burton to go back again. Hopefully straight back as far as Micky's concerned, so Micky can step with him.
Combination there from Burton.
See, Burton's being smart now. He's taking little inches back. Not enough to create room for Micky. Just enough to create room for himself to punch in between like he's doing right now.
Fans trying to rally Ward.
You know what? We're enjoying this fight so much. Good right hand by Micky Ward and a good right hand back by Burton. That we're forgetting there's a referee in the corner or in the ring. Hey, if there's ever a sign of a terrific ref, that's a sign. Let them fight. That's what we came here for. Steve Smoker's doing a tremendous job.
The only thing Smoker has to do is his biggest job is at the end of the round to make sure they stop punching.
And he positions himself just to do that when he hears that 10-second warning. Again, Burton given just enough ground to create room to punch.
But for the most part, Ward has probably carried this 6th round as Burton backs him up with a right and a left hook to the body. To the corner of Micky Ward, Al Gavin, Dick Eklund. Hey, not a lot being said. I think they're just trying to keep Micky Ward fresh. I think they're just trying to keep Micky Ward fresh. They're trying to revive him.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's hot in here. A lot of punches have been thrown. I spoke before, said it's going to be a fight of attrition. Well, the corner's aware of that. And they're doing everything in their power, as you said, to pull Ward off and to make sure that he's ready for this kind of physical fight. Hey, not a lot has to be said. These both guys are meeting in the middle of the ring, and they're going at it. What did you expect with a Micky Ward fight?
Look at the punch numbers through 6 rounds. Burton has outlanded Ward. Ward's been a bit busier. Burton goes southpaw and he stops Ward's pursuit. Teddy, something that might play out in this fight is the fact that we talk so much about Ward and his left and right hooks to the body. Burton has done a very good job of going to the body of the 35-year-old Ward.
Yes, he has. He wants to take a little something out of Micky Ward for the late rounds.
Teddy has a dead even, so do I. Matching cards.
This is where Micky has to make the most of these opportunities. He has Burton, even though he's still moving his head, he's laying on the rope.
Teddy, that left hook to the body, I think, really bothered Ward, because did you see that punch he tried to throw? He barely got it off. It's like it took a little wind out of him.
That's the calmness and experience of Burton, who has fought 2 world champions in his career. Being able to see in between all these punches when to throw his own and pull the trigger on it and not hesitate.
You wonder, though, if he's getting credit for this stuff.
One thing I say right here. In his career, 24 wins and 17 losses and 4 draws. I said it, Burton sometimes has been convinced to do enough to lose competitively. He did not come here tonight to lose competitively. He came here to win.
Teddy, Burton has really done a good job of landing left hooks to the body.
He definitely had it in his fight plan. He knew he was in there with a body-punching guru. Micky Ward, he wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. Maybe stop Micky Ward from throwing some of those body punches later in the fight. And you know what? He may have done that. Burton punching just at the right time.
Now Ward's trying to steal the round. Burton standing right in with him.
Ward's willing to punch right with Burton and try to catch Burton as he's throwing.
Burton's winning the exchange and winning the round. Bombs away.
just saying you're throwing one up to three, double them up, okay? Thank you so much. Take it all, baby.
We came here expecting to see body punching, but body punching mostly from Micky Ward. A little bit of a twist here. We wound up seeing body punching from Burton. Watch this left hook here. It was opening, the elbow was out from Micky Ward, and that's the body punch Bob Popper talked about, that Micky Ward really felt. And then on the other side, showing that you have to be able to deal with both sides, Burton went to the other side and found an opening to the body.
Burton landed 50% of his power punches, over 50% of his power shots in that last round, 49 of 100. He's over 50% of his power shots in this fight. Teddy, this was not the original opponent for Micky Ward. Burton took this fight on about 2 weeks' notice. Micky didn't have an opponent. They were rotating different names around along the way. When we heard that it was going to be Burton, you and I both said, that's the toughest one of the bunch. That's the one fight he may not want to take. Of course, Ward would never turn down anybody. But this guy posed the biggest threat, and you and I both said it when it was made.
Yes, he did. And of course, Micky picked him.
The thing that gives Burton an edge here is he can take punches.
See, Micky Ward's the kind of fighter, and Burton for that matter too, but Micky Ward, and speaking of him, is the kind of fighter that needs a manager to look out for. If you leave it up to him, he's going to do what a real fighter would do. Pick whoever's toughest. There's a lot of guys who avoid it on their own. You don't have to even have a manager for them. They'll look out for themselves. But Micky Ward's the kind of guy with the kind of temperament the manager and the trainer need to look out for him. Because he will just act like a fighter.
And Micky also wants to make that one more run for a world title shot. And he realized that it's no time in his career to any soft touches.
And here's the opportunity for Burton to land a good uppercut. Micky leaning forward a little bit. And here's the opportunity right back at you for Micky to do some work to the body. Burton's near those ropes. But Micky has landed that real good left hook, that vaunted left hook of his to the body. The only difference here is Burton has absorbed it.
Well, Burton has gone toe-to-toe. Left hook hurt Ward.
One thing Burton has not done, he has not gone defensive too long in spots in this fight, which he's been known to do throughout his career. He always has had a clock in this fight when to come right back punching. So Micky can keep the advantage. Watch, even when Micky gets something going, Burton will come right back, not allow Micky to sit in there with 6, 7 punches.
Right hand by Ward. That's a slip, it's a slip, just a wild right hand. There's the bell to end round number 8. Better round for Ward. As we take you to the corner of Micky Ward, and we're listening to Dick Eklund and Al Gavin.
Here's a Micky Ward, get strong. Come on, don't worry about spitting. I'm off the floor, but wash it. Don't worry about nothing.
Any other one?
Come on. Where's your eyes? Good. Very nice. Come on, you're the man, Micky. You're the man, buddy. It's a great time. Come on, buddy. Keep those hands up close to your jaw. Right here. Shoot at the middle now. You double your punches. You're taking so much unnecessary punishment. You're beating them, but you're taking unnecessary punishment. Yeah. Mop up good.
There's Emanuel. Sometimes he stands, sometimes he sits in between rounds. Nelson Lopez, his trainer. We start round number 9. Very even fight. No knockdown so far in the fight. Both guys have been rocked. Burton has landed more shots. Better percentage. He's hurt Ward with body shots. Let's take a look at the power numbers. Through 8. Burton, 290.
Ward, 223, 47% for Burton. Subtle but good.
Burton in his own little subtle way, trying to set up a head shot. Going underneath. And he's done that the whole fight through. Burton has mixed up his punches up and down. Body and head, head and body. Kept Micky off balance defensively that way.
Corner of Burton yelling uppercut.
If you watch videotape getting ready, as Micky did for this fight of Burton, you saw many fights where he went into defensive mode. Burton did, where he didn't fall back. Micky figured to be able to really run up an advantage during those spots. Did not happen. Burton knew that he couldn't go into long defensive posturing this fight.
They each bounce right hands off each other's heads.
And because Burton doesn't go defensive too long, he's kept Micky from going on long runs. And right now, Micky's got a little run going. Why? Because Burton is going defensive.
Yeah, but Burton is trying to get Ward to get sloppy.
But if Burton gets away from those combinations and goes to one punch, Micky Ward has a big edge, and that's all he needs. There's that body shot.
And in a fight this close, that could tip the scale.
You saw a little change there. Burton went into that defensive posture. Micky knew what to do. Look for Micky to stay on that body. Micky's been here many times. Coming from behind. What a battle. What a battle.
Most of those punches from Ward missing, but the body shots are landing. Enough to put Burton to a knee.
And the reason they're landing, Burton started going defensive a little too long. Micky jumped in.
Pivotal 9th round. Body shot put Burton to a knee. In a fight this close, Steady, that could tip the scales one way or the other.
Well, it just did on my scorecard. I had Burton up going into that last round by 1 point. It's just tipped the scorecards, as you said.
Hey, let's take a look at it.
Once again, Micky Ward sets up that good body punch from going to the head first. He doesn't just throw it, he throws that shot up top to get the arm to lift a little bit, and then he goes down. Technique, science, not just brute force. Watch once again. Micky Ward will use that left hook to the head real quick, and then bang! Down to the body. The headshot sets it up.
Teddy, through 9 rounds, Ward has thrown 1,007 punches. Burton has thrown 789. Burton, though, has landed 90 more punches, 358 to 268. The difference, though, that 9th round knockdown with that left hand to the body. Burton shoots it right over the top. Burton has scored 2 10th round stoppages in his career. In his last fight, he stopped Mike Griffith in the 10th.
Micky has Burton where he wants him now on those ropes, but Burton knows it. Burton wants to stay off those ropes and switch places with it. Smart move by Burton there.
86-85 for Ward. I have an 86-84 for Ward.
Better round for Burton. Guess why, partner? Offense, not just defense. Burton is mixing punches in between those moves. Not like the last round where he went defensive a little too long. And Ward made him pay a price. See, Ward can't sit in there now.
Burton is tattooing Ward.
in this 10th round. Right hand to the chin. Straight right hand from Burton.
Ward's not quite close enough. See, there's a little space. And with that little bit of space, Burton is able to get his punches off. Micky's the kind of fighter in this fight has to be all the way in or all the way out. When there's a little space, look for Burton to score.
Right hand over the top for Ward.
If you've never been to a fight before, if you've never seen what fighters look like, you're seeing it. Real fighters, a real fight. Nobody has to tell these two men how to act.
Just what boxing needed after that stench from the Camacho fight last week.
All you promoters out there, you know you don't always have the best hearts in the world. Take all your money, give it to these two guys. Give it to them.
What a slugfest. Burton has had a very good 10th round here, Teddy.
Because he's moving his hands. He's not just going defensive. Oh my, oh my. Fight of the year. Anywhere. Fight of the year.
Micky Ward threw 175 punches in that round. Burton tattooed him in that round. Somebody give these guys a big payday. They've earned it.
Start with a bonus tonight, and you promoters out there, for once, do the right thing. Give them a payday.
Let's take a look at some of the final punch numbers. Ward threw 175 punches in the last round. You see that Burton was much more accurate in this fight. Power punches, Burton landed 386, Ward 314. Punches landed by round. Remember, in round number 9, a left hand to the body put Burton down to a knee. A knockdown in round 9 could be the difference in the judges' scorecards. Teddy Atlas's scorecard. 95-95. I had it 95-94 for Ward with the knockdown. I did not have that one even round. Judges' cards. Here's Mark Biro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge John Stevens scores it 96-94. Judge Jim Finnegan sees it 96-91. And Judge Mike Nolan has it 98-90. All to the winner by unanimous decision, Irish Micky Ward.
Great fight. Ward, make the case, deserved to win the fight. But there were two blind mice judging it, Teddy.
I'm proud of these two fighters. I'm not proud of big scores right there. 1-point fight, yes. Either way, a draw, 1 point either way. But
98-90?
not.
Micky Ward, Emanuel Burton in an absolute 10-round slugfest. At least according to my scorecard, round number 9, Micky Ward, bread and butter. Left hand to the body, Emanuel Burton went down. That made it a 10-8 round, and that tipped Micky Ward over the edge, and he wins the unanimous decision victory. Micky, unbelievable performance. Were you surprised that Emanuel Burton from the get-go was able to handle your power, especially the body shots?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised, but I knew coming in, he fought the best guys in the world, and he's very cagey. You can't catch him flush. You always catch him on the end of your punches. And like I told Teddy yesterday, I have this double jab did come in, but he was very clever. I just couldn't land it, but he's very experienced. I mean, I fought a very experienced guy. I mean, we both. I don't think I had the best night I could have had, but I take nothing at all away from him. He gave me a hell of a fight, and it was very close.
Micky, I know you expected a tough fight. You always do when you go in there, and you expected to go with your best punch, the body punch. But did you expect the body punches you took from Burton?
Teddy caught me some very good body punches, but I do a lot of stomach exercises, But I don't care. Like, you can do 1,000,000 exercises in the gym. You get hit here breathing the wrong way. You can do all of them in the world. Ain't gonna do you no good.
To take those body shots takes what?
Takes heart. It takes a lot out of you. But you gotta have the heart and the will to fight through that and bite down my mouthpiece. I'll bite right through it. To keep going. Look what happened in the 8th or 9th round when I dropped them. That was the turning point. Excuse me.
Mickey, you fought everybody. Is there a title shot looming for you? I mean, I know you've waited a long time.
I've been in this game for so many years. You and Teddy know. I fought everybody. I fought one of the toughest guys in the world without question. Please, someone give me a big money fight or a title fight. I mean, hey, if they want me to throw me and get out of this game, give me that big money, and I'll shake everybody's hand after. See you later.
Well, we said that after the fight, both you and Burton both deserve big money fights.
I give him all the credit in the world. He's a great fighter, tough as nails, and I take nothing away from him. I was just a better man by a little tonight, and he'll have his day. I was just a better man tonight, and hey, best of luck to him.
All right, enjoy your summer.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Micky Ward, boy, you can't get a classier guy than this. Micky Ward gets it done. Emanuel Burton, what can you say? That guy is unbelievable as well.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.